Victor, approximately 13 Lima. Here goes 412 Bravo Juliet, Kilo Victor, across runway 13 Lima.
Good day, it's Honda Jet Dolphin, Sierra Bravo, this taxi up Millionaire, request taxi arrest.
Alpha Sierra Bravo, ground number 0, altimeter 3023, taxi by Alpha approximately 31.
Taxi Alpha cross 21, request 31 for Dolphin at Sierra Bravo.
Air Canada 7241, monitor tower 187.
All right, I think we're up. Hey everybody, welcome aboard. Captain Mike here. Today we're going to run an Azul Brazilian flight, flight 2829. We're in Brazil, so it's going to be a short run, about an hour and a half. Not that big of a ride. Everything is pretty much set up. I just have to get the gate closed up. We're going to back out on our own power, see if this is going to work. I want to try to get away from the pushback option and see if I can get out of here without having to do any finagling with the flight management computer. Hey Max, how's it going? London, huh? Yeah, I'm in Boca. Well, we're in Brazil right now, but I'm physically in Boca. All right, let's get out of here, shall we? Let's get rid of the jetway. See if that's going to go away. Doors are buttoned up. We're just waiting on cargo. There goes the gate. Parking brake is set. Let's remove the chocks. And let's see if these get buttoned up. All right, we're all buttoned up. We're going to back out on our own. Well, we're going to try and back out on our own power here. So, and pack switches are off. Any collision light, we're starting number 2.
Hotel Juliet, and then hold short, Juliet Charlie, West Jet 105. Yeah, 21,
Yeah, 21 ground runway 03, altimeter is 308. Taxi by Lima, approximately 13 Lima 4.
Hopefully we could back out on our own power. The reverses didn't work last go around for some reason, but I did try using pushback. We're not going to try that this go around. We're just going to go straight for pushback on our own power, see what happens. She was able to back out on her own, so in the past. Close. Auto. We're starting number 1.
Aircraft 234, ground with the turn on Victor, you'll see a queue on Lima westbound. You'll be behind them as they cross 13. Okay, check, we'll be coming to the queue there in Canada. Jet 21, year number 1 at 13 Victor, reference the SUO 220 off your right. Yeah, that's the left. Sorry, West Jet 115, ground, continuing on Juliet, Charlie into what's that? Juliet, Charlie all the way, thank you, West Jet 115.
All right, we've got a clean board.
Yeah, 234, ground
And that's all done.
Airbus in the holding bay, switch waters instead of holding short.
Up into ground, Azul 2829 at gate 3, ready for push with hotel.
Azul 2829, pushback and engine start approved, face north.
Alright, we're good to go. Let me get the clock going this ride. Let's release the brake and see if we can get out of here. Alright, we're going to back out this ride. Last ride, she didn't want to back out on her own. Oh, I forgot to bring that screen up again. See how she flickers and stutters? If I don't bring up the right screen, I get flickers and stutters. Oh, let's come back a little bit more. Alright, that's close enough. Alright, since no one's hooked up to us, let's get out of here quick. TA, auto, let me have...
Touchdown 202 ground, runway 0 right, also to 3017, taxi via Juliet, Lima, taxi ground 213.
3017, Juliet, Lima, cross runway 13, Air Canada 202. Okay.
At Pinto ground, Azul 2829 at gate 3, looking to taxi to runway 13.
Azul 2829, taxi to runway 13 at your discretion. Contact tower on 129.0 when ready for departure.
Clear to taxi to runway 13 at our discretion. Contact tower on 129.0 when ready. Have a good day. Alright, let's switch over and see if we're getting any additional transmissions. We are good to go. We got a right at Kilo, left on Alpha. Looks like that section isn't included in this scenery. It's another section that comes down a little bit further here. Doesn't look like it's included though. So. Pinto Tower, Azul 2829, holding short, runway 13, ready for departure.
Azul 2829 at Fortaleza Tower, runway 13, wind 120 at 12, cleared for takeoff.
Azul 2829, clear for takeoff. I'll let them know. You get my clock, TARA. Let's have a peek. That notification is complete. Exterior lights as needed. Engine start select is continuous. Auto throttles on. Transponders TARA. And parking brake release 40%. And we're gone. Be interesting to try and find out why TCAS isn't working here. We've got an aircraft. Looks like they're about 8 miles out. Get out of here before they get on top of us. Alright, 40%. Stable, toga. Thrust set. Airspeed's active. Check. Throttle hold. And we're stable through 80. Gear up. Nice view. Beautiful view.
Azul 2829, contact departure on 134.55.
I'm going to departure on 134.55, Azul 2829. Good day. Azul 2829 with you, climbing through 3,300 for 21,000.
Azul 2829.
Nice view.
Fortaleza departure, radar contact. Climb flight level 210.
Climb flight level 210, Azul 2829. Flaps 1. Flaps up. And 194. Beautiful.
Azul 2829er, contact Fortaleza approach on 120.5.
I contact Fortaleza approach on 120.5. Azul 2829. Good day. Fortaleza, Azul 2829 with you, climbing through 5,000 for flight level 210. Inbound EGBOL.
Azul 2829er, Fortaleza approach identified. Good afternoon.
Windy London, yeah, I can imagine. We're getting rocked a little bit here on the way out. So let's see, today's ride is 339 miles. We got 80 miles now to top a climb. A little ways to go. Although we were able to back out on our own power this ride, which is pretty cool. I think I'll be doing that in the future until I can find a program that'll back us out and then let us go after they release us on the back end. I've had a couple of issues with the program.
Fortaleza approach, climb and maintain flight level 270.
Azul 2829, climb maintain flight level 270. Alright, we're up to 270. So we're cruising at 350 today. And that's 10. Pressure, temperature, oil pressure, temperature, quantity, vibrations, N1, N2, EGTs all looking mighty fine. Hey Nate, happy Saturday. Welcome aboard. We just left Brazil and we're going to stay in Brazil. Actually, what we just left Fortaleza. We're going to, was it Recife? About an hour, 35 minute, hour 40 ride. And this will be the second one I'm getting in today before dinner. I might even be able to get a third one in after dinner. 3 flights yesterday, 3 flights today. Not bad. I don't know if we'll do a day flight in 2020 or if we'll do a night flight in X-plane.
Contact Recife Center on 125.15.
I'll contact Recife Center on 125.15, Azul 2829. Good day. Recife Center, Azul 2829 with you. Climbing through 14,300 for flight level 270. Inbound EGBOL. And at EGBOL, we should have 11.3 on the fuel. We're at 11.6 right now.
2829er, receive center identified. Good afternoon.
I'm not sure. I mean, hopefully you can hear them on your end. The one nice thing is it's not the same voice over and over and over again when you go to different parts of the world, which is pretty cool. I don't think we have any actual transmissions on here for...
Azul 2829er, receive center, climb and maintain flight level 330.
Climb and maintain flight level 330, Azul 2829. So you got an aircraft out here to our right, but they're not being shown on the display. That's a great view. Let's get some transmissions in here. And we're going to 115 now. That's a great view. Moon looks pretty cool. All right, we're inbound Diana. And we'll let them run around. So we got another 60 miles to top of climb, 314 to go. Oh, you're right. My wife, she called me. I forgot to take my meds. I was out there setting up this whole flight and I forgot to take my meds. Once I get up to cruise, I'll take them. We're at 20,000. We're going to climb up to 350. And that is not what happened to you. Why didn't you? I don't know why that reset. Good thing I checked it. I'm surprised the alarm's not going off. Interesting. Good thing I had a peek. I'm on oxygen anyway. And what are we, 21? I'll take the weather now. You can have the terrain. We're going to skirt the coast here. And yeah, pretty much the whole way down. So Diana, we should have 10.8 on the fuel. We're at 10.8. And we should have 7.8 when we get in on the back end. We've got another 50 miles to top a climb and 300 to go. And we're off to 162 now. And we're inbound Tenub. And that puts us on the UZ-81 airway. And let me have a look on the back end. Right, and we are, yeah, and then we're coming into, right, we have 18 on the way in. Not bad. All right, at Tenub we should have 10.5 on the fuel. Right now we're 10.6. Oh no, another great run from Microsoft. Got another aircraft out in the distance. You can see the vapor trail there. But for some reason, they're not showing up on my displays. I'm not sure why. They should be. All right. It's like TARA just doesn't want to work for some reason. All right, we are right on the money, and we're inbound, miss. And we're looking at 61. Pretty cool view.
Azul 2829er, climb and maintain flight level 350.
Climb, maintain flight level 350, Azul 2829. So we're cleared up to cruise now. See, I'm not sure why I'm not getting transmissions on that frequency though. Yeah, interesting.
Southwest 1041, contact, Simon, 135.15. 3515, Southwest 1041.
Encore 3609, contact center 123.27.
That should be in range.
November 592 X-ray, contact center 121.35. 135, contact 2 X-ray.
pretty decent view the whole way down. Weather's rather nice. Hey, Brazilian! We're in your neck of the woods. We left the gate about 20 minutes ago, 19 minutes. Entered the runway 15 minutes ago. We still have another 14 miles to top a climb and 2:59 to go. Pretty great run. And we've got a tailwind this ride. 19 knots. Most of my rides I'm fighting a headwind, so. So Massaro, we should have 9.6 on the fuel. Right now we're at 9.8. And we'll have 7.8 when we get in. As long as I can put it down. We're not going to be at climb I cruise all that long. At 100 miles maybe, if that. Looks like it's actually starting to clear up. Going to start losing these little puffy clouds here, it looks like. It's opening up nicely. All right, we're coming up on cruise. And that's 21 minutes from the gate. And that basically puts us at cruise. 17 minutes since we entered the runway. Oh no, a pretty good run. That's in range now. And what are we looking at? We have 243 miles now to our destination. And we're looking at 100 miles, 99 miles top of descent. So we're sitting at cruise. I'm going to go take my meds. I'll be right back. Oh.
Expected SC1 Alpha arrival for the ILS-Z runway 18 into Recife via Andock. Plan for descent in maybe 20 minutes. If you'd like to descend now, just say the word.
They're very accommodating, aren't they? Azul 2829. We can expect the SBFZ 1A arrival for the ILS-W runway 18 into Recife via the Andock's plan. All right. Let me take my meds. I'll be right back.
Azul 2829er, Recife Center identified. Good afternoon.
Very nice. Hey, taking those meds, they make me hack and cough. And then it gets very warm in here. Time for some air conditioning. Alright, how we looking here? Segu, we're on our way in. We should have 9.4. We're 9.5. And we've got 223 miles to go. 78 miles top of descent. All in all, it's been a great ride. That is one beautiful view, man. The clouds are clearing up here, big time on the left. Pretty cool. And the only mods that I have in here is just basically PMDG, the aircraft. And I'm using, I think, maybe one or two other mods that allow for my communications. And I have one that automatically jumps me right to my position. I don't have to go and press that ready to fly button. I have that in there as well. So there's a couple of things in there, but not much. I don't have any add-on airports or any additional airplanes, anything like that. I'm in this aircraft basically 100% of the time, so, and I don't want to bog down the simulator and maybe introduce additional stutters by adding airports and third-party stuff that may not be programmed or put together as well as it should have. So, for the most part for me, it's just programming everything, just getting in here, going for rides, the takeoff and the landings. The gates, if they look nice, that's great. If they don't, that's okay too, as long as I can get to the gate from the runway. But that's pretty much it. Try to maintain as smooth as performance as I possibly can, being that I'm throwing 7 monitors at it with 8 screens going. It's amazing that it performs as well as it does. What are we looking at here? We're looking at one. That's going to be coming into range right now. $55 miles now, top of descent. Under 200 to go. 199. That's in view now, 62. And oil pressure, temperature, quantity, vibrations, EGT, N1, N2, that's all looking fine. Pressure's good, temperature's good. We'll have 7-8 when we get into our arrival airport. We've got another 48 miles top of descent. Give them a little while longer, then we'll get them back in their seats. Would be nice to get one more ride in today after dinner. Right now it's 25 to 5. Hopefully I'll be done by 1/4 at least. Get another ride in here maybe at 7, 8 o'clock tonight. That would be lovely.
That's climate 30, United 2195. Yeah, 473 contact, got on 135.32. 3532.
I took them. Wife's checking up on me. They're gone. I took my meds. I forget to take my meds, so my wife comes in and reminds me all the time. So what are you looking at? That's 30 minutes since we left the gate. 180 miles ago. 35 miles to top of descent. We'll give a couple more minutes. And what do we have restriction-wise on the way down? We're good at SBRF. Right. And we are down direct. We have, let me put that in here. Get that in now. That's going to be a deuce. Missed approach, climb to 4,000, maintain course 183 until climbing left, intercept. And we're at Minax for holding. So we're holding at Minax at 4 on the mist. 110.3.
Giant 105, heavy ascending, do not exceed 280 knots, climb maintain, follow for 290.
Do not exceed 280 knots, climb 290, Giant 103.
Okay, what do we have here? Elevation is good. 183 is in. And that looks pretty good. All right, at up we should have 88 on the field. We're at 89. 20 miles now, top of descent. Let's get them back in their seats. And we are good down to 18. So many questions. I may have answers. If I don't have them, I'll tell you. I just don't know. Man, what a great view. And the weather has been great this entire ride. I was noticing some little black specks my last ride. They seem to be gone now. Don't know what that was all about. Whatever they were, they seem to be gone. All right, 10 miles now, top of descent. I'm using an Asus Tough Board 4090 with 24 gig of memory. All right, we're getting ready to head on down. And it's not even 5 p.m. That's not bad. Yeah. Unless my wife grabs me for something, I should be able to get a third ride in today. Man, that's 6 rides in 2 days. Wow. That's unheard of. My breathing has been cooperating, which is surprising. It's getting a little cooler out down here. It's usually when I start having an issue.
American 580, Thunder County, take on level 230. Level 230, American 580.
All right, that's it. We're on our way down. That's 35 minutes from the gate, 30 minutes since we entered the runway. And we're on our way down.
So 1025, ready?
And at Yutnik, we should have 87 on the fuel. We're at 87 right now. 142 miles to go.
1792, contact center 128.6.
How long for home did you fly? Oh, a long time ago I flew up in New York. American Flyers way back when. That was before I met my wife.
Descend via the Chaser 2 arrival, 781 2000 and 270 knots. The San Diego altimeter 2999. Okay, after Walmart, descend via the Civic Jetman.
So, and then at the time, my future wife thought that flying was too dangerous. Go figure. So, I ended up working for the New York City Fire Department on an ambulance for 5 years. And through the New York City retirement pension system they have up there, NICES, I was able to do a lateral move into law enforcement. Finished out my career in law enforcement, well, until I got sick from 9/11. That's how I ended up with the oxygen and the cancers and losing organs and all that stuff. But go figure, right? It's too dangerous, and yet I end up with a gun strapped to my hip. Too funny.
Via Andox QNH 1012.
I'll descend via an EPSA 1 for the ILS-Z runway 18 approach into Recife. Via the Anadox. QNH is 1012. And that is set. Let's continue on down. Man, what a great view. Nice relaxing Saturday. Nothing better than doing this. Setting up a flight from FlightAware and trying to match it in the real world. Although in the real world, Azul doesn't run a direct flight here. So, but I wanted to run a direct flight, so this is really basically a charter flight, which is what it would be if it was run in the real world. That should be in range. 6.2 is good. And Seville, we should have 8.4. We're at 8.6. Oh no, beautiful ride. I should go back to Islip for a ride. I haven't been there in a while. Although the airport's been built up since I've been flying out of it a long time ago. The only airliner coming out of there way back when was just Southwest. And they didn't have any gates, terminals, and all that. You got out, they came over with a ramp. You walked down the stairs. Now it's spent a lot of money on that airport. Built it up beautifully. Oh, thanks. I appreciate it. Yeah, I will do this until I'm done. The only thing the wife can complain about being dangerous with this is if I trip on the way out or in. This is about, I don't know, 2.5 feet, 3 feet off the ground on the platform. So I got a step stool here that I use to get in and out.
American 1086, anything about about 230.
What, 230?
Might as well get you set as well.
127.52 today.
752 up there.
Set, that's set, that's set. And I will take terrain now. You can have the weather. That is set, and that is set. And set. This has been a nice smooth run. All right, we're just over 100 miles to go now, 103. Just about 20 minutes. All right, Lassie, I'm glad you're drawing the view, man. Don't work too hard. Pretty cool. You get to join in every. Well, I see you every once in a while. You're in here when you're working. That's pretty cool. Would have been nice if I could have done that when I was working, but that wasn't going to happen. Now have a good one, my friend. Hope you're enjoying that view out the window. I was working on filters for MS 2020, but all of a sudden the panel just won't stay up. It just keeps flashing on me, and I can't set anything. So in order to kind of get around that, actually I have my monitors set up two different ways. When I fly in the daytime, I'm using the natural settings in here with the adjustments made in the TV, and when I fly at night, I have it set up for the dynamic settings. So I just have to switch between natural and dynamic, and I can switch the outside view to where it's halfway decent. I'd still like to do more work to this, but I cannot get reshade or experience to work with the filters. So. But this isn't that bad, though. This looks pretty decent. I would just like to do just a little bit of work with the contrast. A little bit of HDR work. But don't think that's going to happen. All right, Seville. 8-4, right on the money.
Good afternoon, Ugly 316, roll 9,000. Ugly 31 Center, after 1 altimeter 29908. 29908, Ugly 31.
Now we're looking at a 10-knot crosswind. So much for that little bit of help we were getting. Yep, you can see it pushing us a little bit now. They're back in their seats. And Seville, the fuel's right on the money. All right, we're inbound RF 008. 84 miles to go. And wait till we get past the Frosty. Beautiful run. Another aircraft above us. about 11 o'clock, not being picked up on TCAS. And he's pretty close. I can actually see the back of the aircraft before the vapor trail actually freezes and crystallizes. So he should definitely be on this chart. Alright, you're going to need a little speed brake here. Let's help you out. We're going to be coming up on 18, so let's have a peek. Bleed air panel is set to auto. Pressurization panel landing altitude is in. Passenger signs are on. Auto brake selector is set. Flight instruments radios are set. Altimeter local QNH is in. Well, it will be in just a minute. Yeah, we'll actually go there right now. Recall. We got a clean board. And landing data VREF minimums we just got to put in here. You'd still need? Nope, you don't need. And we're coming in at a $140 this ride. Oh, fat fingers. See, and there's the VNAV disconnect again. Very strange that it does that. Oh, I keep forgetting we're not in the United States. Backstory, howdy Captain, another ride today? Oh yeah, Hydraulic Dreamer. Oh yeah, most definitely. The one that just passed the other direction, that's just AI. Being run by Traffic Global. So Irasi puts us at the end of this ride here. And that's set. And what are we holding at? Okay. Winds are whipping us a little bit here now. There's another aircraft off to our left. Just about 9 o'clock position. That one's a little further out though. I think I'm going to have to check the 3D panel, see if they're showing up there. I would think if they're showing up in the 3D panel, they would pop up on the pop-out panels, so. Alright, that takes care of the end of that bad boy. Let's see.
1476, 1995.
QTS 4911, Connect Center 127.52.
Interesting, that's not in the database. UKLAM is not in this database. Interesting. It's not my dyslexia kicking in again, is it? UKLAM. And then a top. Nope, invalid entry. And a long time ago, I flew on VATSIM. I still have my ID. 806-309. But I don't really fly online all that often. SayIntentions and FSATC chat pretty much pick up the slack where VATSIM is lacking with coverage, so. It's pretty immersive the way it is. Alright, that should be coming into range. Alright. And we're holding. And let me take a look at the top.
Azul 2829er, contact Recife approach on 119.905.
I'll contact Recife approach on 119.905. Azul 2829. Good day. Recife, Azul 2829 with you, descending through 12,000 for 3,000 inbound RF 008.
Azul 2829er, Recife approach, identified. Good afternoon.
Mountainous areas look pretty cool down here. Very nice. So what are we looking at? Another 45 miles to go. We're pretty much coming straight in. So we're not going to be looping around or anything like that this ride. And let's start slowing down here. And we need to be at 200 by the time we get there. Yeah, we're at 255 right now, descending through 10,500, so we're looking pretty good. So we're at 250 knots, slowing, and we're at 10,200. So we're coming up on 10, so let's light her up.
Azul 2829er, Recife approach, proceed direct, RF008. Descend and maintain flight level 040 until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 18 approach.
Proceed direct, RF008, send and maintain flight level 040 until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 18 approach for Azul 2829. Alright, 18. Let me take the speed now. Beautiful ride. We're going to be landing with a crosswind. The unknown. Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. You caught me live again. We're on our way in though. We're just about done. We got about another 35 miles to go. This will be my second ride for the day. Hoping to get 3 in today. Next one will be after dinner though. It's just about 5 p.m. 4:59. Not bad. I'm hoping I get the next one in around 7, 8 p.m. my time. That would be pretty good. 3 rides in. This is 2020. Alright, let's get the flaps out here. Let's start slowing down. Matter of fact, we'll go right to 5. Dip that nose down a little bit, get you a better view on the way in. Yeah, the unknown, I actually saved for, I don't know, about 15 years. That should be in range, 158. Beautiful view. She bring more meds for me? No, she brought more medication. Oh, I heard you come in. I thought you were bringing medication. Who? Really? Oh. We just decorated for Christmas over the holidays. My wife was just telling me that they're decorating across the street, and they don't usually. So everybody seems to be decorating this year. Houses are lit up early all over the place. But the people across the street don't usually decorate. My wife just told me they're putting up lights. Pretty cool. No, this is based on the 737NG. So the 600, 700, 800, 900 series. And give me 10. And on the way out on the mist, we're looking at 183. Yes. Okay. Man, what a great view. Beautiful. 23 miles to go now. Oh, my wife opened the garage door when she came in. She's doing laundry. She's making a fresh pot of sauce. I can smell it. Oh. She cooks it today, and then tomorrow we'll be having fresh sauce. Family's coming over for dinner. They asked for sauce. Macaroni and meatballs and all that stuff. So, oh yeah. Which means I'll probably be dunking Italian bread in a little while. She'll be able to tell if I've been cheating because I usually get a little red sauce on my shirt. Alright, we're just over 20 miles out now. And we can go to local pressure now. $118.35. I do believe that's going to be tower. That's a pretty cool view. With the clouds. Ground scenery seeping through there. Nice. Nicely done. Even the edges are nice and soft. Beautiful done. Beautifully done. Jet pilot? No, Chris. No, I flew the putt-putt stuff way back when. Didn't make it this far. Wife thought the job was too dangerous. So she had me strap a gun to my hip and become a law enforcement officer. Go figure. Yeah, the performance has been buttery smooth. No doubt about it, Chris. I'm impressed with the performance that I can get out of 2020. I wish I can get this kind of performance out of X-Plane. Not even close. All right, we're at 3,700 descending. We need to be above 1,800 at 008. And we should come right into the ILS on this right turn. And I said 183 on the heading on a mist. And we're going to 3,000 on the hold. 4,000 that is. Localizer should be coming active here any second now. Start drifting in. Here we go. She's starting to drift in now. So let's pick up the localizer. And she's captured, and we can capture the approach. Switch on over, and you're going to 4,000. And 183 on the mist. And let me have the gear. And we're on that chart. Coming right down the pike. Beautifully done. 15 on the flaps.
Azul 2829 here. Contact the Recife tower on 125.25.
Contact Recife tower on 125.25. Azul 2829. Good day. Recife tower Azul 2829. 10-mile final. Runway 18. 25. I got the airport and the runway. And 30. Clear to land. Runway 18 Azul 2829. Wow, he sounded just like that guy Gawker on TV that has his own TV show. That's pretty cool. What a beautiful ride, man. Oh, I wish I could show this to you in 4K the way I'm seeing it, but my external, I'm running 7 monitors in total, but I'm running 3 for the exterior. I'm running a monitor here for the primary flight display, nav display, another 2 monitors for the upper and lower multifunction display, another monitor for the first officer's primary flight display, nav display, and then I have a couple of monitors down here for the CDUs that attach to the flight management computers. Alright, we've got lights, engine start selectors, auto brake, gears down, speed brake, flaps, and they have been notified. Let's have a peek. Exterior lights, engine start selectors, EFIS panel, I'm already set up on terrain. Final approach center notification is complete, speed brake is armed, landing gears down, 3 green, flaps are set for landing. Alright. I don't need that anymore. Let's have that, and we'll have you. And we're coming in on 18, and we're basically right in the middle of the terminal building there. Right by apron 2. This has been a beautiful run. 10 knot headwind just about. And the auto flight system has performed beautifully. We've got a single channel lock here. We won't auto land, no. My bird. I've got control. Wow, this looks pretty cool. Beautiful view, man. Beautiful view. Winds are starting to shift.
Sky 123 Tango Tango Tower. Maintain VFR. Report Nordy runway 13 left. We'll report Nordy and the 13 left.
A little high.
Sky 3 Tango Tango right there.
Continue. Prepare for landing. Yeah, we're a little fast. Easy, easy. Easy there, Louis. Easy there, Louis. Pretty cool ride. And we'll get off at apron 2 here. Is what we want.
Azul 2829, welcome to receive. Contact ground on 121.85.
Going to ground, 121.85, Azul 2829. Good day. Alright, let's stop right here. Our gate's right there, actually. Alright, let's clean this puppy up. That's all looking pretty good. That's coming up online now. We're on TA. You're on test. And you're coming back. I don't know why it runs through the test when I turn it off. Shouldn't do that. Alright, that's all looking pretty good. And let's see. Receive ground, Azul 2829. We are at apron 2, looking to go to gate 10.
Azul 2829, receive the ground, taxi to gate 10 via Lima. Have a great day.
I cleared a taxi to runway 10 via Lima. Have a good day. Alright, pretty good. So that's all set. APU is good. Let's go on APU. And let's just say that's been a minute. And we can shut down number 2. How about that? Since we're going right here. They got all these lights in the way, though.
Delta 132, after outbound from Zambia, enter Alpha 10.
So we will take the gate next to it. And we could just go right over these lights, though. We could even kill the taxi. Go right around those lights. Somebody got a little light happy here. They're all over the place. Would be nice if there was an airport light fix. I hope you enjoyed that ride. I had another good one today. Shut them down and let them run around. Alright, we're not going to roll back now. Alright, looks like the brakes are holding. And ground services, set the chocks. Give me ground power, give me air conditioning too. Alright, and jetway. Yes, give me the jetway. And let's get these doors opened.
Okay, also 13 to all flags, guard
Alright. Alright, chocks are in position. That can come off. We're on ground powers available. We're on ground. We'll go unconditioned air. And turn you off. You're off, and you are on standby. Let's have a peek. Electrical power APU are ground. We are on ground. Bleed air. We are set for unconditioned air. Right, left and right packs. Our auto APU is off. Isolation valve is open. Fuel lever set to cut off. Any collision light is off. Passenger signs are off. Fuel pump switches are off. Electrical panel check set. Galley power is off. Window heat switches are off. Hydraulic pumps. Ooh, you missed the hydraulic pumps, Louie. Somebody gonna get whacked with a control surface. Alright, electric hydraulic pumps 2 and 1 are off. Exterior lights, we have position lights. Flight director switches are off. Chocks in position. Parking brake is off. Alright, that's a wrap. So I got 2 rides in today. Hope you enjoyed that run. I'm going to see if I can get another one in after dinner. Maybe 7 to 8 o'clock Eastern time, being that I'm here in Boca Raton, Florida. So for those of you that may want to check back. And for those of you that joined me, I hope you enjoyed the ride. I always enjoy the company and the conversation along the way. All right? And I'll catch everybody on my next run. What did I miss here? Wow, we were coming in. Support Captain Mike by purchasing your own No Flickers t-shirt. I like that. Pretty cool. Best PC GPU, Chris. Oh, Chris, I'm running an AMD 7950 X3D processor on a Gigabyte X670E motherboard. I've got an Asus TUF board of 4090 running 24 gig of memory. I've got 64 gig of DDR5 RAM running at 6000. And that all sits on a Samsung 990 Pro NVMe 2 terabyte drive. So that's pretty much it. And she performs beautifully. No doubt about it. Hey, Puppyland, how much did that cost to build? This was $100 grand. This is built by Flightdeck Solutions. It's a Canadian company. So, and as a matter of fact, I don't even think you can buy it from them anymore. They're dealing with commercial companies now, like Southwest Airlines, GE&E, NASA. So you may not even be able to get stuff from them anymore, you know, as far as the enthusiast level is concerned. So, oh yeah, it took me 15 years to save for this, Todd. I put salary away every single paycheck. One of the reasons why I run these videos, when I was saving as I was growing up, that money wanted to burn a hole in my pocket numerous times. And what I would do is I would come in and I would go on YouTube, and some individuals that had the Flightdeck set up already, I would go in there and watch their videos. And I would get myself refocused on why I was saving that money. And it kept me from blowing through it. And in the end, I got what I wanted. Which is pretty cool. Which is one of the reasons why I put these videos up. I don't do this for money. I'm not set up to make money on YouTube. I never will be. I can't be bothered setting up 2 different setups in order to even get all that stuff going. So I'm not here for the money. I'm here because I enjoy the hobby. And if there's someone out there that's saving money for their flight deck, if they watch a couple of my videos and it keeps them from burning through that cash and someday they end up with the same thing, that's pretty cool. So that's pretty much why I do it. Let's see. Very enjoyable. Thanks. I'm glad you enjoyed that ride, Brazilian. Yeah, we were in your neck of the woods there. Heavy duty. Yep, Chris. That's pretty much about as heavy duty as you're going to get, unless you get into the multi-million-dollar simulators, you know, that have 6-way DOF and all the other stuff. So they do not make them anymore for the. Yeah. Pretty much they don't. I mean, if you know somebody, maybe you can get connected. You know, I'm not sure. But my understanding is that the enthusiast crowd is basically, we're out now, unfortunately. So I hope I'm grandfathered in if I need parts. All right, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that ride. I'm going to be back. I'm going to try to come back after dinner. I don't know what my wife has planned. It's Saturday night, so I have no idea what might be coming up. So I hope I catch you later on tonight, 7, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. If not, I'll try to catch you tomorrow night on my next run. All right, everybody. Take care. I'll catch you later. And again, thanks for joining me. I always enjoy the company and the conversation along the way.
Copy 92 uniform, Cockpit Tower, Loma 9 or decimal 9 or 05.
Loma 9 or 9 or 05, copy 92 uniform.
Cockpit Boeing Ontario 737 X-ray, request section. Ontario 737 X-ray, receiving a message for China 5. 2405, Ontario 737 X-ray.
Uniform, Charlie 1 request,
Ontario 1 uniform.